Hello. How's everybody's day going? I'm your host, the Mystery Geek, and today we are calling out on the VTuber Alkorr64. A self-proclaimed disabled VTuber, professional Smash player, and AI artist, quote-unquote. He is also well known for being a stalker, serial harasser, and a lolly-loving with a deeply troubled past and relationship with the Vtuber community as a whole. Before we start the video, I would like to thank people like VTuber Ayla, who has been calling out on Alkorr's actions for the past couple months, along with VTuber Monkey D. Rajanka and Captain Machra, who have been doing it since day one of Alkorr's early days. So thank you all for bringing awareness to his awful actions. Also note that most of his older posts and internet activities were completely wiped out during his first controversy, so meaning that a lot of the information on him is from secondhand account. So meaning we are running on very limited information on him. So if anyone who happens to have any spare information that you might have, you could just give it to me or Ayla or the others. We will be thankful for it. Before he went under the username Alkorr64, he went under a bunch of aliases. Most notable ones are Epic Mind and Humble the Hedgehog. Humble the Hedgehog was the original account, advertising himself to being a VTuber and V supporter, which, based on his activities, was basically just downloading and reposting other VTubers' content, whether those VTubers in question consented to have their content reposted or not, because his own content is not unique or interesting at all. Those streams are dog. He also was caught being a perverted weirdo because every time he gets blocked on Twitter by a VTuber, he would go onto their Twitch as they're live, use like Twitch's built-in TTS to forcibly confront them live on stream to talk about the blocking.
On justice done what he thought was the entrance to the birth canal, but John, unknowingly, had taken a wrong turn down an unmapped passageway by a route known as the Corkscrew, the place.
Hello, Tom. I seem to be blocked by your Twitter.
Yep.
Did I do anything wrong?
Yeah, you're gonna stay blocked also on Twitch. I was trying to ignore that, but I can refund you that money.
Which makes everybody in the situation really uncomfortable because that is not something VTubers or even streamers in general don't want to talk about as they're streaming. Another thing he would do is publicly talk about doing deeds to VTubers and also at them to let them know that. An example being his interactions with the VTuber HARASS Virtual, if I'm saying that correctly, complained that she should be proud that she's being gooned at for being a lewd VTuber, which, if you cannot tell, that is just harassment towards someone you think should have the right to be harassed simply on the basis of being an 18+ content creator. This, combined with a bunch of smaller controversies such as bullying and harassment, some of his now ex-mutuals, he got himself into, which would lead to him being officially blacklisted by the VTuber community. He would try to come back with a half-assed apology, but no one took it seriously, as at that point, everybody was done with his bullshit. This is where he would begin purging all of his social medias, including his personal Facebook account, which contained his real face and identity, meaning a lot of critical information on him is now forever lost to time. Eventually, he would come back under the new alias of Alkorr64, who is also a self-proclaimed disabled VTuber and V supporter. So nothing much changed besides a lot more weirder posts now. What is very consistent of Alkorr64 or Epic Mind is his strong, undying support of AI art and lolly and shotacon, which is a genre of Japanese sexual material depicting fictional characters who are made to look like childlike or are actual children. As you can see in a lot of these screenshots, he frequently posts a lot of AI-generated lolly material, especially on characters such as Anya from the anime series Spy X Family, who is canonically a 3-year-old, aka a literal baby. Every time someone were to color on his lolicon posts, he would often use the common defense that can be found within the lolly community that they're just fictional or the cartoons, and that you're taking it way too seriously, which, yeah, it's fictional, but it's also fiction depicting pedophilic fantasies in a positive light, which, by the way, in countries like the UK, Sweden, and Australia, making fictional material like this will put you in prison, so any legal arguments anyone would try to pull should be thrown out the window. What makes it worse is that he doesn't just limit to making weird content online. He was occasionally caught by the internet in publicly preying on an actual minor on Twitter when he used to go under the Epic Mind persona, going out of his way to call a 16-year-old minor fresh meat. I don't think I should explain to y'all why that is extremely predatory. No sane adult should be calling minors that. Like, what demon possesses someone to log onto Twitter, find someone on the road to talk about looking for a date, which they probably shouldn't, as that's really dangerous for the minor involved, and go, I'm gonna talk to this minor into being in a sexual relationship with. I don't think I need to explain that much. This is all I have to say for now. By the time I finish up this video, VTuber Ayla would have released her own video on Alkorr64, which I highly recommend watching when it does eventually come out, as she is one of the few people who have been calling him out for the past months at this point. I can't thank her enough for her efforts in spreading awareness, along with Rashanka and Marla, who, like I said earlier, have been calling him out for a long time, since the first controversy. If you have reached this far into the video, thank you for watching, hope you enjoy it, like, share, and subscribe. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.